Innovation is the backbone of our economy. And if we have to talk about the bioeconomy, then innovation is very crucial. But if I have to say that, what if bioinformatics is the real backbone of innovation of the bioeconomy, then I think that will be the right statement. Hey, everybody, good evening, good morning for people from other countries, and welcome and Happy New Year to everybody out there who is joining us today for this live webinar on industrial bioinformatics. Now, this is once in a year ritual, actually. We don't conduct these kind of webinars more often, thanks to our busy research schedule. But today I have something amazing packed up for all of you. So before we get started, let me thank you for sparing out time on this early January. I'm sure most of you are passing through winter. And today we are going to talk about career in not bioinformatics, industrial bioinformatics. So if we have to talk about that, then today we have to understand how industrial bioinformatics is taking the industry forward, what exactly is happening, how you should be equipped, and we have special guests. So I'm not alone. I'm joined by a big list of panelists. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's welcome our guests for today. We have Dr. Anisha Ashokan. She's a senior scientist renowned for her contributions to industrial bioinformatics. We have Dr. Muhammad Asad. He's a scientist driving innovations in computational biology. We also have two of our Biotechnica placed alumni in Quantumzyme, Glenn Joshua Coelho and Durjoy Basumatre. They are working as a research assistant now in Quantumzyme. If you remember, a year ago, they had joined the 6 months of training and internship in Biotechnica, and today they are proud employees joined working as a research assistant there. And also we are joined by Aarti Krishnamurthy, consultant and seasoned expert in bioinformatics strategies. So without wasting much time, let me quickly bring them all up on the screen here. So yes, so here we go. So everybody, welcome to the show as a panelist, and thank you so much for joining. Let me quickly invite each one of you to go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience today. Can you guys do that quickly? Over to you. Your audio is muted. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Anisha Ashokan from Team Quantumzyme. I'm the senior scientist at Quantumzyme, and I take care of both the in silico and the in vitro team at Quantumzyme. And I take care of all the live projects and practical applications that we carry out at Quantumzyme. I have my background PhD from IIT Madras, and yeah, since then I've been working at Quantumzyme. This is very small introduction of me. Maybe over to you, Azid.
Yeah. So, Dr. Asad, if you could.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
go ahead.
So, myself, Muhammad Asad. So, I have been associated as an in silico scientist at Quantumzyme. Uh, I have I hold a PhD degree in chemistry from Nantes University, France, and I have my academic journey from masters in pharmacy in pharmacoinformatics from National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and I have a bachelor's degree in the pharmacy. So after my master's, I worked with 3 years as a full-time researcher, and then after I moved to France for my PhD. And after my PhD, just I came to join Quantumzyme as in scientist.
Oh, wow. Great, great. So moving ahead, we have Glenn. So Glenn, if you could please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Glenn Coelho. I am from Dakshin Kannada. I did my bachelor's and my master's in biotechnology from Mangalore University, and I am working as a research assistant here at Quantumzyme.
Wonderful. And to be precise, Glenn was placed there by Biotechnica, and I'm going to talk about that also a little later. Yes, Durjoy, if you could introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Durjay Basmatari. I completed my BE in biotechnology from BIT Mesra and ME in biotechnology from BITS Pilani, and I joined Quantumzyme as an intern through the Industrial Bioinformatics training program.
Wow, great, great. So again, Durjay has joined Quantumzyme because he was placed in Quantumzyme through Biotechnica. All right, so let's now move on to Aarti. Yeah.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So I have myself Aarti. I have done my bachelor's and master's in biochemistry, and I have joined here as an intern only. Now I'm working as a consultant here.
Okay, wonderful. So that's pretty much about the introduction of our panelists for today. But wait, we have now the real game to begin. So before we get started, let me ask all my audience out there if you have any questions related to industrial bioinformatics, anything you would like to know about career, scope, future, anything, ask the Quantumzyme team right here. Now I'll be talking a bit about Quantumzyme. So Quantumzyme is a green chemistry company and headed by our very own Naveen Kulkarni. He's the CEO, and he has been instrumental in driving Quantumzyme to great heights, and he aggressively hires exclusively from Biotechnica. So we have an agreement or an understanding, you can say. So um, Naveen Kulkarni and his team comes and whenever they have a requirement, they inform us, and then we float the vacancies, and then we train the students. So he is kind enough to say that, okay, we will take freshers as well. And he allows us to train the students, and then we place them guaranteed into Quantumzyme. And you can see there, Glenn, as well as we have our Durjoy, both joined us as an intern, and then we placed them right there. Now they are permanent employees there in Quantumzyme, and the many more people we have placed there. And this year again, the applications are open. So in case you are interested, I'll be talking about that also today. So let's quickly get started, because this webinar is titled around industrial bioinformatics, and we have Dr. Anisha here. So I would like to understand, how is industrial bioinformatics different than a regular bioinformatics stuff? If you could please help us on that.
Yeah, it's a great question. Industrial bioinformatics, even this training is centered around a very structured learning path, which covers most of the aspects of real world applications. And whatever the advanced computational techniques that we take up in this industrial training program are directly associated with a lot of live projects that we do on a daily basis. And yes, these are the major. This is the major difference between general bioinformatics and industrial bioinformatics.
Right. So, Dr. Anisha, if we come to the point that, okay, when we are taught in bioinformatics, like a degree or some skill set, there's more of theory and less of application on a stuff, so which will result into a commercial product. That's my understanding. So,
Exactly.
how is Quantumzyme utilizing industrial bioinformatics to design products? If you could throw some light on that.
Sure, definitely. Okay, see, any traditional chemical reactions, be it a pharmaceutical industry or a fragrance industry or any textile industry or any industry for that, any chemical oriented industry for that sake, has been traditionally using chemicals, hazardous reagents, many metal catalysts, or any other chemical based reagents for their applications. But we all are aware of what are the hazards it caters to the environment and the human and the safety concerns. So that's where Quantumzyme has gained its objective. Its mission and vision was to do green chemistry. And the baseline of green chemistry is to use enzymes as
I guess her connection is weak. All right. So while she connects back, in the meantime, if you would like to add something, Dr. Asad.
Yeah, so as Anisha mentioned, the objective or mission of the Quantumzyme is green chemistry. Okay.
Right.
So we use extensive computational or bioinformatics technologies to solve these real kind of problems. Okay. And that
Right.
real kind of problems is actually very complex to solve by using these traditional or conventional methods. There the quantum science
Right.
comes, and then the real problems, like biological or chemical problems that can be solved by using greener approach, such as the enzymes. So this is the
Right.
objective of Quantumzyme to
Right.
apply real bioinformatics techniques to solve this kind of real problems.
All right. Right. So now we have, I think, Dr. Anisha back. Are you with us, Dr. Anisha? I hope so. No, it is still not there. Okay, never mind. So, everybody, now we will move on to the real agenda for today. So, today in this webinar, we're going to talk about the future of industrial bioinformatics now. Then we'll be talking about the career opportunities, skills required, and industry insights for 2025. We are beginning a new year, right? And then we will also talk to Glenn and Durjoy as well as Aarti about their success story. I've just forgot to mention that Aarti also has been placed into Quantumzyme through Biotechnica. It just missed my mind. I'm sorry for that. So we will also be talking about the next internship program which Quantumzyme is going to take up with Biotechnica. So we'll be talking about that in some time from now. So everybody, feel free to post your questions in the comment section. I can read them, I can display on the screen, and then I can ask the experts to respond to that. So nothing to worry. We'll try to take care of every question possible. All right. Now, I believe we are all set to kickstart. So let's talk about the future of industrial bioinformatics. Mohammed Asad, if you would like to come up about some points on that. What do you think is the future of
Yes.
industrial bioinformatics?
Yeah. So, yeah, indeed, a great question actually, because bioinformatics is actually it started in almost 20 or 30 years before, but it is continuously growing. But if we compare with the academic bioinformatics and industrial bioinformatics, in academia, what we learn the bioinformatics techniques, tools, and the theory, but during the academic degree times, we are not very aware about where I am, where someone is going to use or apply these techniques or these tools to solve this real kind of problem. There the industrial bioinformatics come into the picture, and there the students, they apply uh, bioinformatics techniques to solve a real kind of problem. So nowadays, there are big problems like biological problems or chemical problems that is actually difficult to solve by using traditional methods. And there the bioinformatics and industrial bioinformatics that uses the extensive computational techniques, and that solve this kind of problems with a greener and sustainable approach.
All right. So, Dr. Anisha, if you would like to add some points to this question, the question was, what is the future of industrial bioinformatics?
Okay. Sorry for the interruption I had and some in network issues. Industrial bioinformatics, as I see, the world is moving more and more towards biological catalysts. And when I say biological catalysts, enzymes are involved here, and proteins are involved. There are a lot of database of enzymes, and identifying or shortlisting to a single target enzyme or a target protein for your reaction of interest is largely driven by bioinformatics. Bioinformatics is the golden tool that we have discovered, which can which can shorten our valuable time, whichever was done in a high throughput manner in a few years back. Release of any drug could be easily achieved in a shorter duration, shorter span of time using industrial bioinformatics. I think the vaccine of COVID itself was driven by industrial bioinformatics. Without industrial bioinformatics, the release of a vaccine in such a short span would have been a dream in if not for bioinformatics.
True, true. So, Dr. Anisha, I'm curious to know, are you also applying artificial intelligence and machine learning into bioinformatics, industrial bioinformatics now?
Yes, as the world is moving towards more AI and ML, they seem to be the future of any computational approaches. Being deep tech company like Quantumzyme, we are also putting in efforts into AML, and we are slowly integrating it into our computational approaches.
Great, great. So that's really great to know, Dr. Anisha. So overall, what we can see that okay, the future is bright. Now coming to the near future, like in the next 5 years, are we going to see a boom in hiring for more bioinformaticians? Anybody would like to take up that question from the floor? Do you think that there will be a lot of hiring for bioinformaticians in the next near future, next 5 years?
Yeah. Durjoy, will you want to take this question?
Yeah, sure. So, bioinformatics is like it's a growing field. It's still growing. It has like gained so much attraction from students all over the globe, actually. So, uh, and like this thing, this attention to bioinformatics, mostly like I can say, like for my POV, it started during COVID when as Anisha ma'am said, the development of vaccine is it's done via in the bioinformatics field only. So,
Right.
like students have like what I'm seeing right now. This they want to learn more and more about bioinformatics. How and like however they want and there are so many different sub fields inside bioinformatics that like it's a like very vast interdisciplinary field. So yeah, there are scopes and opportunities growing. It's like growing in a like very fast manner. Yeah.
Right, right. All right. So now, because this webinar is centered around the future and career scope, and we have a clarity now, and because we placed Glenn, Arti, and Durjay into Quantumzyme last year, I would like to know their experience, starting with Arti, if you could bring up how Biotechnica's curriculum helped you and how the Quantumzyme training and the internship, and now that you are a consultant there, if you could throw some light on this.
Yeah, actually, to start with, I had only one subject as bioinformatics in my final semester. So there I had interest of knowing more about it. It is a very, it is very interesting subject where we can integrate the computer softwares with our biological research, and we can predict most of the results with by sitting in a one place rather than going to at first itself going to in vitro and checking more like it reduces more of the trials and all by with in silico methods. So I was more interested, so I opted for this industrial bioinformatics course through Biotechnica only. After joining here, I have learned lots of things like many tools, softwares where we can engineer our proteins, like within our natural systems itself. It is see actually within our natural systems how our proteins is going to behave, like molecular dynamic simulations, docking, and many more. And even I have participated in many live projects where I have learned how the industrial way of enhancing the enzyme for greenery. Those things was very new to me, and I have learned many things like other than this, many softwares also. Now recently I'm working on this quantum cluster also. So this is the best experience I had after joining here as a fresher with basic experience or basic theory knowledge about bioinformatics.
Wow, wow, that's really amazing. And knowing that our children who just passed out and they were placed into Quantumzyme are now working on quantum chemistry using bioinformatics tools and AI/ML. Wow, this is amazing. I'm so proud of all of you. And so quickly, let me bring in Glenn because Glenn, I've been personally talking to him over WhatsApp also. And so, Glenn, if you could share your experience in Quantumzyme, you got placed there, and how is the career scope, jobs, future, everything, if you could throw some light on your perspective and experience.
Yes, sir. Yes, like I would like to share like how I came into this field, why I chose this field. For as I would start like in my masters, there was a course in bioinformatics, which was very interesting to me, where I came across one molecular visualization program called RASMOL. This was first time
Mhm.
I saw a protein like in a computer, and I was very fascinated with it. Then after I searched online, and I came across I also subscribed to Biotechnica, and there I came across a industrial training program which was conducted by Biotechnica in collaboration with Quantumzyme. This was a industrial program on molecular docking. So when I joined this program, I went through it, and it was very insightful and it was very hands-on. So this opened up a lot of uh, like ideas to me, like what I can do in the future. So in the meantime, I also saw Biotechnica posting for that there's opening in Quantumzyme for internship. Then I quickly applied, and I got placed here. So during my internship here, my seniors were very helpful to me, and I got to learn a lot. And for example, I got to learn about molecular docking, cheminformatics, and various biological databases, MD simulation, and homology modeling. And also, I would say we also ventured into quantum mechanics. While I was doing my internship here, they gave me a lot of tasks, daily projects, and daily tasks, and this helped me to grow a lot. After that, I got placed here as a research assistant. From that time, I have been also working on live projects, which has helped me to grow a lot actually. And here I am surrounded by very good people, which has helped me to grow, increase my knowledge. And
Right.
also I would to say that I love working here because, as you know, our there's a dire problem of climate change, and we have to build a greener future. And this company
Of
is
course.
doing a lot towards that. So this
Wow.
company is contributing towards a greener future, and I want to be a part of it. So that's why I love. I want to work here, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank Biotechnica for placing me here.
Congratulations, Glenn, and congratulations, Arti. So quickly, we'll now move on to Durjay when he was placed into Quantumzyme through this guaranteed program. And Durjay, if you could throw some light on your experience, and after that, we'll take up the questions from the audience. Yeah, over to you, Durjay.
Yeah, sure, sure. So, as I said, my interest in bioinformatics began with my bachelor's thesis, which like where I explored computational tools to uh, mostly in the field of drug discovery, somewhat like basics. So yeah, after that, in during my masters, I helped create a database of like for some diseases. Yeah, that's also ventured into somewhat into the field of bioinformatics. But after that, I started like I my interest was peaked in bioinformatics. So like I kept on searching for job opportunities and all. Biotechnica started advertising about bioinformatics, the field of bioinformatics, and then I saw this uh, industrial bioinformatics training program with Quantumzyme. So yeah, and also like I applied for it, and before joining it, Biotechnica, like the instructor gave from the instructor from Biotechnica, like they prepared us for like just like what the basic of bioinformatics which would be needed to join a company. a bioinformatics company, and then after joining Quantumzyme, I've been diving deeper into enzyme engineering and structural bioinformatics, working with like many advanced software and tools like as all of them have said, docking, MD simulations, enhanced sampling methods. And right now, I am working in the field with quantum chemistry, also exploring a tool called CP2K. So yeah, and like that's what this company has helped me so much evolve into what I am right now. Made me acquire so much knowledge, and
Okay.
I'm very grateful to Quantumzyme and Biotechnica for this opportunity. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Durjay, for that feedback. So you have two scientists and three students whom we placed in Quantumzyme, and you can see this effect. In the last 1 year, they have evolved as a bioinformatician. They are working on green chemistry, quantum chemistry, and a lot of advanced softwares, which a lot of you dream of. Now, the best part is Biotechnica has this agreement with Quantumzyme. So we train you and we place you guaranteed. Now, this is not, please don't confuse it with any regular programs. This is only available in January every year. Okay. It may or may not happen in May or June because it depends on the requirement. Last year we could do it, but this year there's no chance. So this is your only chance. We on 6th of this month, 6th January onwards, again, we are starting this. Okay. So it is a guaranteed internship with a job program. So what happens is first we train you, then we place you guaranteed into Quantumzyme. You get a chance to work with them for 6 months. If you are good, you get a job. And Glenn, Aarti, and Durjay were great. And that's how they got the job. And you have the proof in front of you. So a little bit more about this program, I will ask the team, or maybe I can only share all these details in the uh, you know, chat box over here. So you can go through this. So this program is starting from 6th of January, and you have very less time. You have to register as soon as possible because the seats are very less. Like I said, only 4 to 5 students will get this chance, and we are already almost house full, so you do not have time. If you're interested, please click on this link and go ahead and explore it. If you have any questions, you can chat with the team over there and they will guide you. Now, coming to the next aspect, we will start taking up questions from our audience. So let us start by the first question. It is from Mr. Preetham Raj Preetu, and he says, my son now is in 7th semester biotechnology engineering. They need internship in any company before 10th of January. So I think, Preetham Raj, you are at the right place at the right time. We have this internship starting from 6th of January. You can reach out to us and we will help you on that. Okay, moving ahead, we have the next question, and I will invite now the panelists to take this up. The question is, what are the career opportunities after industrial training, this industrial training? Anyone from the panelists would like to take up this question?
Yeah, probably I'll take it.
Yeah.
This industrial training involves a lot of training with the advanced computational techniques, and the candidates get to work in live projects with real world applications. So you're completely equipped with bioinformatics tools and techniques. So yes, after this, you could join, if provided you have a master's already, you could join as a research assistant in any company with a bioinformatics division.
Right. So I hope that answers your question, Nishant. Moving ahead, the next question is from Yuvika Gupta. I'm a second year biotechnology student hoping to get a better internship for knowing my field. Of course, you will. That's not a question. So, okay. Next question, Nitin Sharma. What is the average salary of a BTech biotechnology student? How can we excel in biotechnology? Anyone would like to take up this question?
Yeah, I can take this. Average salary, Nitin, it varies from company to company. There is no fixed thing, and always your skills also matter. Your skill set, how much you can excel in your field, that also matters. So that's where this kind of industrial trainings to the specific field, such as industrial bioinformatics, are helpful to improve your skill set and CV. And I would recommend you enroll Biotechnica and QC collaborated industrial training program. And yes, you will get placed in a good company.
All right. So I also wanted to remind our audience that this is not a regular program which Biotechnica runs. This is a special Quantumzyme batch. Okay. So this is a special Quantumzyme batch. We're going to take only 4 to 5 people, and this will end on 5th. 6th onwards, it's closed. So if you are interested, please reach out to us on our toll-free number, 1-800-1200-1818. I'll request the team to display on the screen as well, right? And you can check things out. All right, next question is from Anim Dost, nice name. So I have cerebral palsy done with my graduation in BSc Biotechnology. I would like to know whether or not I can make a career within bioinformatics. So you have cerebral palsy. Okay. What do you guys think? Panelist, if you would like to take up that question.
Okay. I think this industrial program is for people with master's degree, and I think you will have to
You
have a
won't be
master
able to.
in biotechnology or biochemistry to enroll with this training, and
Yeah.
that's how you can pick up.
Okay. So another thing people should know, this is either BTech or Masters. BSc are not eligible. Okay. Next question from Girija. What is the key difference between internship offered by others and this industrial training? Okay. I think I can answer that question. This is going to give you a guaranteed internship and a job in Quantumzyme if you do good, right? That's your answer. Anyone else would like to answer anything?
Yeah, I think the key difference is internships are generally flexible, and they may not have a structured program. But in this industrial training, we cover multiple fields related to bioinformatics, and hence we ensure that the candidate is trained with advanced computational techniques, and they work on real-time applications. And that's the key difference between any other internship program and ours.
All right. Next question is from Ramesh, and he says, I'm studying final year in biotechnology. I need internship. Ramesh, this program might be right for you, but you will have to take a no objection certificate from your HOD, then only you can apply, otherwise you can't. So that's something you should remember. Next one is from Abdul Mubarak, says, after completing MSc in biochemistry, can we join or work in a bioinformatics company, or PhD is necessary? Over to you guys.
I think Aarti, you can pick up this question, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I also completed both bachelor's and master's in biochemistry only. So, as a fresher, we won't have that much practical experience in bioinformatics field. We will be more into in vitro field in biochemistry. So, I think so. Before going to directly go opting for PhD, this industrial training, some training will be very must. Like every people should know about this practical things before jumping into PhD. At least I think so. So that in PhD we will have better clarification on bioinformatics. Yeah.
So PhD is not mandatory. That's what my understanding is also there. But bioinformatics is a skill and not a degree. To be very frank, let's not confuse it. It's all about how much mastery you have it. So I think, Abdul, that answers your question. Moving ahead, we have a question from Abhirami. Please explain details about machine learning using Python and bioinformatics. Anyone would like to comment on this?
Azad, you
Gillen,
want to? I think he'll be a better expert in that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
Basically, machine learning is nowadays, like, it's like a boom in the world. Everyone is using machine learning techniques, using Python or other kind of programming things to solve uh, big problems actually. So here basically the machine learning, uh, someone can have a better understanding about the Python scripting, because the machine learning is mostly depends on the how much your Python is skill, because you are going used to different kind of Python libraries like NumPy or other kind of libraries that can analyze your training set or test set data, and then it comes to a better conclusion whether this machine learning tools or techniques is suitable for your data or not. So yeah, machine learning is basically is nowadays, like every industry or any academics, they wants to incorporate in their research or in the industry as well. So suppose I will give you an example. Suppose if you want to design a molecules against a target means any kind of protein or enzyme or DNA or RNA. So there you may have plenty of molecular library actually. You may have more than millions or millions or billions of molecules in the library. But if you are gonna use this in a normal human techniques or manually, it will take too much time to analyze, to screen all these millions of libraries. So there the machine learning comes, and that solve this kind of big data problems, and it can solve many real life problems as well to use machine learning things. Yeah, it's a very important nowadays to learn and to incorporate machine learning and Python in the bioinformatics.
Right. So I hope that answers your question, Abhirami. Also, Abhirami, you should know that Quantumzyme is probably one of the front runner companies in India right now who is implementing industrial bioinformatics and machine learning and AI/ML together. If you get a chance to work here, your career is all set. And that is something I can tell you because I have seen the research which they are doing. I'm seeing the papers they are publishing. I'm seeing the kind of investor interest they have. A lot of investors are lining to, invest in Quantumzyme. It's a company going to explode in the near future because of the work they are doing. And if you are getting a chance to be a part of it, then you should not delay. So that's my wisdom for you. Next question we have for Narendra Vivek, and that is, what are the career opportunities we will get after this industrial training? Where will be placed? Is it just Quantumzyme or any other companies? So I'll tell you my peace of mind, then I'll pass on to the other panelists. Biotechnica has an exclusive agreement. So whenever Quantumzyme wants to hire, they will hire through Biotechnica. So this particular training we have tailor-made for Quantumzyme. So after this training, whatever you get, it is a placement in Quantumzyme as an intern, and later on, you are converted into a full-time employment if you are good. Okay, so that's how this works. Now, if you have any further questions, you can always reach out to our team members, and you can write to us also. I'll ask the team to display the toll-free number to us and to the on the screen, and so that you can talk. But like I said, Narendra, I told to Abhirami, I'm telling to you also, this is the company about to explode with their research in bioinformatics, the two industrial bioinformatics. This is the right time to be a part of this team because they are the best, the front runners in the research in bioinformatics, industrial bioinformatics. So here's your chance to make a career, get guaranteed placement into Quantumzyme. Moving ahead, let's quickly go to the next question. Yeah. So, any other panelists would like to add anything to whatever I said?
Glenn, you want to add a few points maybe?
Yes. So here at Quantumzyme, we are working on live project. So we are working on this molecular dynamics and these protein simulations and docking simulations, docking, and also we also get some experience in Python learning and also AI/ML. So as you come here, you will learn a lot about these things. Also, you'll get to know how the business is working. I would say major advantage here is from the get go you will you will be involved in live projects also, so you will grow a lot. And I can say these skills what you learn here will also be useful for you in the other companies also. So you can say that if you do well here, and you might get placed here, and with these skills you can apply other places also.
Right, right. So that was a great addition by Glenn there. All right. So now we'll quickly move on to the next question coming in from Sneha. I'm a final year BTech Biotech engineering student. I am looking for an internship. I've completed a project on computational design of peptide drug for Parkinsonism using snake venom. Great going, Sneha. I really appreciate what you're doing. So the next step should be obviously getting placed in a company like Quantumzyme. So go ahead, apply for the internship and get placed. Next question, I think we'll pick it up. Pinky Vishwas. I'm a first semester zoology student with no prior experience in computer science language like Python. I would like to explore this sector. Please suggest any possible courses to gain the skill. Any panelist would like to comment on this?
Yeah, Durjoy, you want to add? I think they'll be a better candidate to answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. See, to gain some basic knowledge in computer, like Python language and all, like I'd say like there are courses from Biotech as well. You can search that, uh, and 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 there are some websites like W3 schools and all. It's like totally free for you, and like you can learn from the basics, and it's very helpful. And yeah, that's it.
Right. Okay. So next question is from SS Sinha, and she's asking us from LinkedIn. What is the cost and timing of this training? So, Ms. Sinha, we have already mentioned the link. If in case you have not got, I'll request the team to go into LinkedIn and comment over there. Okay, so you can go and check. All the details are given over there. I think I can, yeah. So I will ping it directly in LinkedIn for you. Okay, under your profile. All right. So moving ahead, next question: what are the benefits of this industrial training in our career? I think this is becoming a repetitive question. Anyone would like to take up?
Yeah, I think one of the people who have benefited from this industrial training in the past, maybe Glenn.
Yes, as I've said, well, this you will get to like work on live projects. Also, we are learning AI/ML. We are using AI/ML in our projects. Also, we'll get to know coding. These skills are also applicable in other companies as well. And also, I would like to say, when I was exploring in my college years, it was very limited because you don't have people who surround you. If you surround yourself with people, you will become like them. Now, for example, here I know I have people who have come from various places and are working towards the same goal, and they are very knowledgeable. So some of this knowledge will be transferred to me. So just by like online searching and all, you won't acquire this knowledge. So you need hands-on and like in-person sharing. So I would say this training will definitely help you.
Right. Moving forward, we have the next question coming in from Aishwarya Shivanand from LinkedIn. She asks, can you share what is the pay range we can expect in India after this kind of bioinformatics skill set?
Okay, I'll take this. I think pay range again depends on your skill set and is usually variable from company to company. So there's no fixed range. Always, but keep improving your skill sets. Keep improving your advanced technologies, which are keep updating yourself with the new technologies that are coming up, like the ones like AML, computational techniques, all of them. So I think this Biotechnica Quantumzyme collaborated industrial training is the right platform for that. And I encourage Aishwarya, please enroll with us. And I think you will see what is the benefits it can give you.
Right, right. So the next question we have Okay, this is a compliment from Narendra Vivek. He says, "Thank you so much, sir. It was eye-opening for me." You're most welcome, Narendra. I'm glad that we could help, and we would love to help our audience just like we helped Glenn, Durjoy, and Arti. Moving forward, we will go to the next question. We are running short of time, so if you have a question, please cue it below. Otherwise, we'll miss it out. And I'm also leaving out some irrelevant questions which might not be needed. Next question, Gajadhar Sahu. I'm a third year BSc Biotechnology honors student. I think you still have to be a master's student, Gajadhar, to be eligible for this. So you're not eligible. Maybe better luck after you have finished your master's. This Sinha, I'm a medical coder. I've completed my master's in biotechnology. Am I eligible for this training? That's right. You are eligible for this training. Gajadhar again, I have interest in wet lab work and like to get experience in the internship program for that. That is a separate thing. We can talk later, Gajadhar, but you are still in BSc, so you're not eligible for this particular program. Okay, we have a question from Preetham. I'm pursuing PhD in biochemistry. My work is mainly using molecular biology techniques. So, not a question, again, just a statement. What is unique learning will have outside of the college curriculum? I think everything else what your college didn't teach you will be here. Any panelist would like to comment on this?
Yeah,
Asad,
can I?
I think you can take this question.
Yeah, sure. See, in college, we learn suppose bioinformatics techniques, talking or MD simulation, but we are not aware about with the real problem. How, like what kind of problem that can be solved by using these bioinformatics techniques. So that's why the Quantumzyme is there. So Quantumzyme uses this bioinformatics extensive techniques to solve this real kind of problem. That's called industrial bioinformatics. So yeah, please come to join us, and you will add in your CV. You have solved some real problems by using bioinformatics techniques. That is the demand nowadays from the industry and academic as well. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So,
I would like to add another point. Ms. Mahi, I think like Glenn mentioned, in his previous statements, whatever the college education bioinformatics courses that you have are very limited, and it is mostly theoretical. You don't get to work on real world applications, and there are other there are basic techniques that are taught in college, but the advanced computational techniques like molecular dynamics or docking are the ones that are completely coached trained here at Quantumzyme. And those are some of the key points that will be taught outside your college education.
right. So I hope that answers your question, Mahi. I'll just quickly give you my peace of mind here before we move to the next question. Guys, let's be very, very clear. There are colleges which are just money minded, with due respect to me, most of the colleges. But there are companies like Quantumzyme who want people like you to grow. So instead of hiring experienced candidates, they say, okay, Biotechnica, I'll hire freshers, but you train them, I'll take them, right? The very less companies in this world who say that. And these guys came to us last year with this kind of a program. In fact, I was amazed at the kindness they have, and they are willing to help you get a job, gain experience, the real world experience, real world problems you solve in green chemistry, in quantum chemistry. Why on earth no college is thinking about this? I would say that kudos to the CEO and the team Quantumzyme that they chose to do this. And this is a special program, mind you. We won't take more than 4 or 5 students. And we already have 3 seats full before I started this particular webinar. So if in case you have not enrolled, you should do that, right? Okay, quickly now coming up with the questions. Abhilash blogs. MSc botany students are eligible. According to my knowledge, they are not eligible, but I would ask the panelists, are they eligible? MSc botany?
No, we prefer biochemistry or biotech background people.
Yes.
Botany, no.
So please check the eligibility before you enroll for the Quantumzyme program. Okay, how can we go for bioinformatics freelancing or work from home? There is a separate video I've done for this. This is not under the purview of this webinar, so we'll not take this question up, Lakshya. Okay. Next question, can this course be extended to chemical engineering students as well? Experts?
Glenn, you want to
Yeah.
take up this question?
Like I would say, here in Quantumzyme only, while during my internship, I was involved in chemical, like quantum chemistry project. Actually, like what we wanted to do was like we wanted to find a chemical that was very helpful in the, like they had, for example, 10 chemicals. Among them, they wanted a chemical which was best for their use cases. So we used quantum chemical calculations, and we also we did lot of calculations. And this quantum chemical calculation, it is a next step from MD simulation. So you can say it is moving towards reality a bit more. So here you can say this training will be useful for chemical engineering also, because nowadays, for example, think there are you want to find a chemical, um, but there are a lot of chemicals. Like for example, this particular thing can be solved by 30. For example, you have 30,000 candidates for this solution. So you want to swiftly move through all these chemicals. So here, AI, ML, and these quantum chemical calculations will help you a lot, because you can't go and synthesize these 30,000 chemicals in your lab. It will be very, very expensive, and also to create those you will take around 30 or 100 years. So if you use these bioinformatic tools and this AI, ML, you can reduce down the development to 5 years. And also I want to stress again that for example, I can give the same example as coronavirus. So we can see how fast it was developed. This was because of this bioinformatics only. And yeah, I can say that this can be useful for chemical industry also.
Right. So there you have the answer, Mahi. Yes, as a chemical engineering student, you are eligible and it will benefit you. And how it will benefit you will has been already told by Glenn. So thank you, Glenn, for that. Pretty detailed answer, actually. I really appreciate, and I can see the change. The Glenn of last year and the Glenn of today is totally different. So is with Aarti and Durja. I'm so proud of you guys. Congratulations. So, okay, we are running out of time now. So let's conclude by just showing a last question for today. And the question, I think, is again, what will be the annual package after this course? Please tell. I think I should answer this question for you. Anshuman, this question is very subjective, because in the next 1 year time, how you will perform in the internship, how you will learn things, how you will implement things, your package will depend. See, Quantumzyme can go on and give you a 20 lakhs package also, but you have to be eligible for that. You have to learn first and go for it. See, it's not that, okay, I can give you a guaranteed placement there, but after the internship, what salary they'll give will totally depend on how you perform during the internship, right? So, in marriages, what do we say? That the bride and the groom has to agree. The pandit cannot do anything. So we are the pandit. We can make the marriage happen, but both the sides has to agree, right? So you have to agree, they have to agree, you have to perform, and they have to confirm, right? So that's my point of view. But I would like to ask any expert if they would like to answer this question for today. So this is the last question for today. Right? Anyone would like to answer that?
Yeah, I think Shekhar, you have covered this completely.
Okay,
Perfect.
good, perfect. So I do see some more questions coming in. So here is a thing we'll do, because we are running out of time. I will share my email address. I'll request the team to share it on the screen, and all of you can take it down. I will just type it in the comment section also. Please drop in an email if you have any questions. I'll pass it on to the panelists. And if you have any questions about this particular internship program, feel free to reach out to me. This is the email ID mentioned on the screen, mentioned in the chat. Okay. Now, here is the thing you all should know. This internship this year, Mr. Naveen Kulkarni, CEO of Quantumzyme, has said that this year they're not going to come back again. This is the last chance. Okay, already three interns are done, two more to go. Okay, so if you guys are ready, then go ahead and enroll and take the opportunity, and we will make sure that you are placed in Quantumzyme, just like the three panelists over here. You can see the proof: Glenn, Arti, and Durjay. And someday you will become a senior scientist, just like Dr. Asad and Dr. Anisha, and you will be doing work on cutting edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and various other things. So, on a parting note, I would like to invite all our panelists to share some of their thoughts before we move forward. Yeah, over to you guys. Anything you would like to say or speak before we depart? Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Biotechnica and Shekhar, for this session. It was really a live interactive session that we also get to contribute to the student community, and we are looking forward to working with the students, enthusiastic students in the future as well. Yeah, thank you for
Wonderful.
this.
Thank you, Dr. Anisha. So, I hope we're good. Anyone else would like to add anything?
Yeah, thank you, Shekhar, for organizing this a very good session. I hope the students who are doing bachelor's or masters, they will be having a clear their future plans, or they might get help from this kind of sessions. And I really appreciate to Shekhar, and I'm following Shekhar's, sorry, Biotechnica since 2014 actually. So I'm getting
Wow.
your
Thank you.
emails and the advertisement, everything. Some of the jobs in my career, I got it because of the Biotechnica itself. I think if I talk 2014 and 2016, there was two jobs that I got it just because of Biotechnica itself. So
Wow.
thank
That's
you very
that's
much, and I appreciate and keep doing good work.
right. So you can see, guys, here's a living proof. Dr. Asad got that job from Biotechnica. Glenn and Durjay Arti got a job through Biotechnica. So we are now ready to place you in Quantumzyme, and we don't want to delay. We have last two seats left, and we have last 4 days left, right? And you know it is Biotechnica, so seats fill very fast, right? So do not delay. Act today. I will share the link again in the description, as well as for those who are watching it as a recording can check it out. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at shekhar@biotechnica.org. Thank you, everybody. It was lovely interacting with everybody. And I hope you had a great new year, great start to the new year. And this is the best way to start new year, by joining Quantumzyme, getting placed in Quantumzyme through Biotechnica's training. So all the best and have a great year. And thank you, panelists, for joining us this evening. I'll see you soon in the next one. Till then, keep shining, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Bye. Thank you.